learning to listen to what people are saying, and hearing what they're saying. And not just their words, but hearing the feeling and the emotion of what they're saying. I would say something I try. A deluge of rain. It was literally buckets, and the streets just filled with water. Really strong lightning bolts, but very, very strong rain. Rain you'd never see here in Utah. I do not recall any wildlife. Maybe a spider. Just out there in the thing, but I did not meet any wildlife, no. Crazy chickens, and that was about it. The craziest experience I had was probably a toss-up between eating an ant about yay big, they just fell out of the sky, or seriously eating blood. Was probably the craziest thing I did while I was down there. When I came down, we went to lunch on that first day out, and a native Brazilian asked me if I wanted more, but the way they cut off the R's at the end of the words, I thought she was asking, I could not tell what she was asking me, do you want more? Quer mais? And I thought she was saying, que mais? I'm like, that more? What more? I had no idea what she was asking me, and all she was asking me was, do you want more? I couldn't figure it out because of her accent. That was the worst thing I ever experienced. I just like, what did she say? The hardest experience I encountered was pride in somebody not understanding my Portuguese after I'd been there for about a year and a half. And they were basically testing us, and they said, we received our answer, we're good. And so we left, and we never went back and taught them. And that was a hard lesson. That was a hard, hard lesson to learn. And I learned, swallow your pride. If they can't understand you, let your companion do the talking, because he's native, let him do the talking. It's more important that they understand the gospel. That was the hardest thing for me to learn. My favorite food was the freshly squozen juices. They're fresh fruit. They're not something that's been sitting in the store. They go out there and they pick it off the tree, they squish it into a juice, and I miss that so much. They were just absolutely delicious. I would say my best mission advice was know the Book of Mormon. Not just know what's in it, but know that it's true, and that it's the tool the Lord has used to convert the nations. I would say, study your Book of Mormon. Make sure you understand it, make sure you know it, and what the passages mean and how to use it as a spiritual tool. They are ready to talk. They were a laid-back people. They were ready to talk about life's experiences, and I loved just getting in there, no concern about talking to these people. The ones who let you in, they would just open their lives up, and you could just get to know them so easily. I loved getting to know the Brazilians. Just wonderful people. Wonderful, wonderful people. I never wore a suit. I know you have to wear a suit for like zone conferences, but that was it. I took short sleeve shirts, and I wore cotton garments because they would absorb the moisture better than the sticky stuff. And then when there was a breeze, it felt really, really good. But I just pack light because it's hot and you won't wear your suit that often.